Greetings, practical computer literacy students. This is your professor, Jeff Dunker, and I'm utilizing this brand new webcam and web technology to bring you a brief intro to what you're going to be doing this week in class online. And so you'll be seeing the MyMCC website, the Blackboard content. I'm going to go under course content right now. As you might already be aware, this is week 5 already. Imagine that. It's operating systems, in particular Windows 10, and we're going to be going through modules 2, 3, and 4 this week. So essentially, under course content, like I was mentioning, we'll be visiting week 5, operating systems, continued. You briefly touched on it last week, and we're going to continue with working with the Windows 10 desktop, file and folder management, and personalizing your work environment. So all I have to do really is click on one of the links to get into the Mind tab from Cengage. And you'll see right up here, we're working with Windows 10 Module 2, and there's 3 things that count toward your grade in this particular module set. But you'll definitely want to read up on the module content first. And if we click on that link, for instance, it'll give you the contents, and you can click on the content details for each of those links. What we're going to be doing in Module 2 this week is running applications, creating documents, working in the Documents folder itself for Windows 10. We're also going to be practicing creating shortcuts, modifying documents, and using the recycle bin for Module 2. So once you can get done with the Module 2 content, you can then move on to your Module 3 folder and file management content information. So in Module 3, you'll be switching folders and using the address bar to do that with. You'll be learning about folder properties, how to access those and modify those. File search methods. There's more than one way to search for files in Windows. So cascading and stacking open windows, you learn how to do that. Learn a little bit about file compression, how to make zip files of your own and make your own archives essentially. In addition, you'll learn how to back up and restore files on the system, as well as using one type of cloud storage out there that's called OneDrive for your file management. You'll be able to delete stuff off of OneDrive and so forth. You could also use Google Drive, or Apple has the iCloud. So there's different ways to store files out there in the cloud, but this course teaches you the OneDrive method. It's not the only one you have to use, though. So once you get the Windows Module 3 SAM training done, and the quiz that counts towards your grade, and the SAM exam, you can then move on to Windows 10 Module 4, personalizing your work environment. You're going to learn a lot about individual user accounts, whether they're local or Microsoft account, specifically in the cloud on the Microsoft site. We also use something in corporations called domain accounts. So the domain accounts are separate from the local computer accounts. So you might learn a little bit about that. In addition, there's picture password utilization as opposed to standard, typing a password. You can also learn a little bit about desktop personalization in this module, as well as maintaining the system through the control panel. So you get to learn a little bit about control panel and how to access that, and the different little tool widgets within the control panel itself. You'll also learn about taskbar usage for your applications and different folder options. So that about sums up Module 4. So like I said, Modules 2, 3, and 4, if we go back to what's due for this week, and it's due on 10/2. It's 9/26 already, and you had stuff that was due yesterday. Module 10 for discovering computers, as well as the operating systems Module 1 and Office 2016 Windows. So that was due yesterday. Hope you're keeping up with the content. I notice about 70% of you out there are, so that's a good stat. So keep up the good work, And if you're behind, the due dates now are pretty much set. So weeks 1 through 3 content, you're able to go and catch up with that work if you've not gotten 100% of that content in on time. I've allowed a little leniency that way, so you can go in and do weeks 1 through 3 catch up if you need to. But as of right now, weeks 4, 5, and beyond, you're definitely should be turning the stuff in on time, and make schedule appropriate amount of time in your life to make sure to get the content done. So if you have any questions, let me know, and send me an email if you have problems. Have a good day. Good luck.